All right, boys. Welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel. Today, even though the weather has been garbage the past few days, I'm still excited because today I will be talking about, if it's not my favorite mod that I've done to my truck, it's definitely in the top 5 or so. And that is the V3 Triton Switchback Kit from VLEDs. Okay, so before we get started, for those of you who do not know, a switchback kit is a kit like this when you have the Tacomas where the daytime running lights like this are also the turn signals. So what the switchback kit does for the daytime running lights, you have a white light and it'll turn amber whenever you hit your turn signal or flasher lights, like so. No matter what type of vehicle I've driven throughout my life, I've always been into lighting, you know, getting like the hyper whites back in the day of Fast and the Furious and all that. And the daytime running lights, which has been, obviously super popular with all vehicles, for the past 10 years or so, if not longer. I really knew as soon as I got my truck that I wanted to quickly upgrade the daytime running lights to something sort of unique. And this was one of the first things I did to my truck. I think I got my Tacoma in August of 2014. And I want to say I've had these on there since October of 2014. This kit I've had just about 3.5 years now, 0 issues. So I know a lot of you are sort of worried about longevity with some of the LEDs, but the ones I've had, 0 issues at all, coming up on 4 years now. And let me step back real quick. I know this is one of those things, these are definitely not going to come off as crisp and bright on camera as they are in real life. But trust me, even on a bright sunny day, which this of course is not, sun trying to poke out there, but not really going to happen today. It's probably going to start pouring rain on me any second anyway. Believe me when I say, even on a bright sunny day, these things are super crisp. You can see them a mile away, which I love. Of course, I'm one of those people that likes to stand out just a little bit, in case you couldn't tell with my vehicle. Upgrading the daytime running lights to something like this is something that can certainly help accomplish that. Now, I will go ahead and put a link down in the description where I got my kit. My kit specifically is the V3 Triton Switchback Kit, sold by VLEDs, but VLEDs has actually upgraded this kit. So the current version is the V6. It's very similar to what I have. I know the install and all the components are. It's just I think you get a little more light output. So install and everything else is identical. So I do want to go ahead and go over some of the features on this kit and why I love it. First of all, when you are looking at this kit, you can get 5000K or 6000K color temperature. Of course, the ones I have are 5000K, which is that pure white light. If you start getting into this, probably about 5500K and above, and like I said, the other kit is 6000K, you really start to get into that ricey blue look. So 5000K is what you want if you want that pure white light. On the V6 Triton Switchback kits, the lumen output for the white, which is the daytime running light, is 900 lumens, and the flashing for the amber turn and hazard signal is rated at 650 lumens, which again, even on a bright sunny day, super bright. I'll go ahead and show you some clips in just a minute, what they look like from say 50, 100 feet away driving, both during the day and nighttime. Can't believe it, the sun actually popped out for a split second. Let's see how long that lasts. Walking back here in the swamp so you can see some about, I don't know, 40 feet away or so, and you can hopefully see. I'm not sure what's going to come up my camera, but they are super crisp during the daytime. I think I just stepped on a frog. I will say the V3 and the V6 Triton Switchback kits, they are definitely not cheap. They're not super expensive, but as far as I'm concerned, especially with lighting modifications you're going to do to your vehicle, if you skimp out and get some kind of cheap Chinese brand, and then, you know, you're going to be whining a month or two later because the bulb's burnt out or the light output's not exactly what's rated. So lighting upgrades is definitely something you don't want to skimp on. So just keep that in mind when you see the price tag on these if you're looking at it, which if you get them fully accessorized, the kit with the resistors and the modules and all that, I think it's right at $200 shipped. But again, it might sound expensive, but I've had my kit, which is the predecessor to the current kit, for almost 4 years now with 0 issues. Could not be happier with these things. Another big concern for anyone running an LED bulb in one of your bulbs that's flashing, like in this case your turn signal, is the hyper flash. A lot of these bulbs, and I can't think of another kit that actually has this, but the VLEDs kit actually has the resistors built in, so they literally are plug and play. You don't have to splice any wires or anything. So with every other kit I've seen, or if you're just getting a direct LED bulb replacement without any kind of adapter or module, you can install it and the light will work fine, but as soon as you use it for a turn signal, it'll flash 2 or 3 times faster because I guess your truck is not really sensing it because the LEDs draw so much less power than the factory halogen bulbs. So it's going to hyper flash, which lets you know the truck thinks that the bulb is burnt out, so that's why you get that. So if you want to avoid hyper flash, which most of us do, you do have to install the resistor. And again, for the V3 and the V6 kits, the resistor, you just plug it in. That's the whole kit. Whether you're plugging in the bulb, that installs the same way, the resistor plugs in, the harness, everything. It's completely plug and play. No soldering, no splicing wires, none of that stuff. So if you are electrically challenged like me and you are afraid to, you know, you're going to burn up something or something like that, this kit could not be easier to install. Okay everyone, that will do it for this video. If you are in the market to upgrade your daytime running lights and front turn signals, I definitely encourage you guys to check out VLEDs. They do have the Switchback Kit, which is the white and amber light for your front, since they're also the daytime running lights. If you do want to upgrade your rear turn signals, which obviously are just turn signal, no daytime running light there, VLEDs also sells the same kit that's just in an amber, and I think it's a little cheaper. I haven't upgraded my rears yet, but that's something I'll probably look into in the future. I did want to go ahead and say thank you for stopping by. The channel is growing at an alarming rate lately. I want to thank all of you new subscribers and all of my older subscribers for hanging around. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. If this is your first time stopping by, please go ahead and subscribe. Comment below on if you like this kit and if you might plan on getting it, and help me grow the channel even more by sharing the video on your social media. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.